Outside the windows of downtown Detroit, the air is thick with smoke, and the subways are flooded with seawater. This 100-degree heat has lasted for a week, but inside the high-rise soundstage of the Imagination Studio, the atmosphere is quiet and meticulously controlled. This space serves as the headquarters for Periwinkle Bubbles, also known as Papillion Day, an architect who has spent years designing a sprawling, immersive universe. The soundstage is known as the Ottoman Empire, a title that plays on the studio's massive collection of floor lounges, zafus, and beanbags. Despite the name, the room contains exactly one actual ottoman. Periwinkle uses this environment to build a world that is meant to outlast the crumbling city streets below. The studio is populated by a group of women who call themselves the Furniture. Figures like Winter, Kanya, and Sister Sun are highly paid participants who serve as living set pieces within Periwinkle simulation. Their roles are governed by a Ricardian contract, a document that is both a standard paper agreement and a digital file readable by programs. It codifies a strict exchange. The women provide their physical presence and service in return for safety and assets within the simulation. These women navigate complex role-playing dynamics as companions and avatars. In exchange, they receive a stipend and a 50 to 60% share of the surplus capital generated by their participation in the story. Within this universe, sanctuary comes with a specific price, the trade of one's autonomy for a curated existence. The logic of Periwinkle's universe extends beyond the studio and into the plaza of the Hemoglobin Business Group headquarters. Here, the corporate environment is filled with cube-shaped trees and floating digital bubbles. Regular work is frequently interrupted by perfect summer day events. During these triggers, employees' phones flash yellow alerts and their shoes begin blinking like fireworks. This yellow 45 RPM record spindle adapter is a spinner, a physical token used to verify high-value transactions. The plaza's economy operates almost entirely on these tokens and a digital currency called glitter. In the plaza, traditional corporate authority has receded, replaced by the arbitrary rules and spontaneous events of the simulation. Palimpsest Velicet is a senior executive attempting to manage the business side of Periwinkle's stories, though she often finds herself appearing in the simulation as the faceless secret mirror girl. Her administrative assistant, Judy, has fully embraced the game. Judy's attire, a plaid skirt, a red pan in her top knot, and headphones with dancing butterflies, marks her as a committed participant. Palimpsest is forced to deal with lore-specific demands and Ricardian contracts simply to perform her duties as a line editor. For the staff at Hemoglobin, the simulation has become a mandatory part of the job description. The simulation eventually scales up to the cosmic level. The GCC Baroque Negus is a super-heavy pleasure barge, displacing 500,000 tons, roughly the size of the combined cities of Hamtramck and Highland Park. It docks at the King Candy Research Station, a habitat cylinder spanning nearly 50 square miles. It features lush Afrofuturist spaces, including floating junks on Bay Lake and terraces designed for Tai Chi and gardening. Researchers on the station are assisted by specialized technology, including the Martha Companion Rescue Pod AI. This figure features bronze armor and integrated technology designed to function in the station's specific gravity. The GCC stations mark the point where Periwinkle's ideas become a self-sustaining civilization. One of the most important functions of the station is the water remix cycle. This process takes water mined from the outer solar system and mixes it with Earth-derived elements to make it usable for human populations. The remix creates a massive visual event. During docking, gravity fields pull a wall of bubbling water 2 kilometers vertically up the habitat's central column. The remix is a massive feat of logistics wrapped in a deliberate aesthetic spectacle. In this ecosystem, the imagination provides the framework for an entire society to leave the dying Earth behind.